Are live, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing?
Yes,
I
we
forgot to
are.
put I forgot to put the countdown, but you know what? Let's kick it off. So how you doing,
Yeah,
everybody?
we're
How you
doing
doing,
good. I'm doing
Akai?
good. I'm alive. Had a
You are
rough,
you
rough
are
last few
alive.
days.
Yeah,
Rough last few days.
rough last few days. So give me a second. Just gonna switch this around because now we just kicked off. So welcome everybody. Welcome to another edition of Just Pure Talk. With me and Akai and our friend that should hop in shortly.
Said he was
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. So if he
Said he was
says we're
coming.
coming, you know what I forgot to put that jazzy music.
Yeah. Did you get the date right? Dates right? Yeah.
Yeah, date's right.
This is like 80s porn.
Yeah, this is John.
This is when the pizza man shows up.
Yeah. You want to see my special pizza? I'm going to stop it there just so we don't go too far with this. So, yeah. So, what has been going on except your thing, what has been going on in life?
I like when you get texts like this. So I just got a text right now. Let's go to the welfare home tomorrow, and we'll have when we have time. What am
Your
I supposed
welfare
to?
home.
What am I supposed to do? That the welfare home. I don't even know
What's
who
a
this is
welfare
from.
home?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
Just people randomly texting me just stuff that I don't care or, I should tell them. Sorry. Wrong number.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm texting him right now. I'm going to text him right now. Sorry, wrong number. Welcome.
Which welfare you want me to go?
Welcome to VERM Land Radio.
You are live. You are live
You
on our
are
show.
live.
Live on our show, buddy.
so do you get outrageous text messages on your phone from people?
I get all these kind of messages. I get messages from you.
I would understand in your profession why you would get text messages from people.
Yeah.
And you kind of gotta suss them out.
Yeah. Well, I don't answer nothing. One day something serious is going to happen. I'm just going to flush. It's like there's so much stuff going on. I mean, some banks. Hey, your bank has expended this. I don't even go to that bank.
Yeah.
I don't go to that bank. I go.
The one I've been getting lately, the phone call I've been getting lately, is hi. We're calling about your timeshare. And I don't own a timeshare. I've never had a timeshare. And I kind of want I kind of want to play with that one. I want to go. Which timeshare are we talking about?
Yeah. Which timeshare are we talking about?
Which timeshare are we talking about? Because I got 6 or 7 right now.
I've done that already.
Timeshare?
No, not timeshare. Nonsense. Say nonsense. Like get these people worked up.
Yeah, get them all excited.
Yeah, but I always shut the phone before 30 seconds. Is it 3 minutes? Is it 3 minutes?
I don't know.
No, they always say like before they could scan
trace
where you are. Yeah,
it's 30 seconds supposedly, but I got a feeling with today's technology, it's a lot quicker than that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, with computers and everything that goes on,
Yeah. But it always takes time for the FBI.
Well, it's only because they're using last year's technology.
Hey, Samurai.
Well, you got to ask VERM for a link, which means you have to be in the Discord channel.
Oh, okay. He needs a link?
Oh, no. He's got to learn how to use Discord first. You're not in the Discord channel, so you need to join the Discord channel on Podcast Live.
Well, did you give him the link to the Discord channel?
Yes.
Okay.
So once he joins,
is he in the Discord channel?
he is not in the Discord channel at all.
Oh. Okay. Well, we can.
You gotta join the Discord channel. You gotta click on that server and join. And then you got to go to one of the rooms with a speaker on it.
Room.
It says the waiting room. Stand by, and then you'll get pulled in.
You still have to get the link for here.
Take two.
Yeah, because the thing, Samurai, is the link to the show. We don't give it. I won't text it like live. I need something that has to go directly to you. That's the reason why we used it. That we asked people to get into the Discord. But what's his name?
What they're saying right now is, as soon as a call is placed, it can be traced to where it originated.
It must be. Is it Truck Sam 3?
Yeah.
I seen a Truck Sam 3 come in.
Yeah, but where at? He's not in no waiting room.
Yeah, he's wait. Can you wait? Because he's you put him as fan and listener already?
I didn't put him as nothing.
Okay. Ask
there he is.
Yeah, there he is. He's there. He's in the chat. He's in the game chat. Oh, does he not see the waiting room?
Well, I don't know if he can see the waiting room.
Maybe his role, because of his role. Wait, I'm gonna put him as a podcaster.
I gotta move him on up.
Yeah, so I put him as a podcaster. So. Yeah.
So as soon as you make that phone call now, it can be traced.
Yeah. Wait, I'll give him the link to the show.
Are you giving him the link to the show? No.
Now that he's in?
And since you're on your phone, you're probably going to have to... I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see.
So, Samurai, click. I just sent you in a private text. You click on that link, and you should be hopping in to where we are at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with us.
Another technical difficulty. That's crazy, though. It used to take like 30 seconds because of all the analog systems to trace a phone call. Yeah. And now they're like, nope, we got your ass, no matter what you do.
Okay, and he's going to have to unmute himself once...
Well, that's why I said I don't know how it's going to work with Discord and all that running. Yeah.
Second. Okay, so he has that thing saying hi.
Yeah, so that's the other one. Remember when people used to stay, hit *67?
Yeah.
There isn't a thing as such as an anonymous call. *67, you are still getting traced. There's no secrecy in this world. No more secrets, buddy. No more secrets.
There's no more. Big Brother.
Like the movie Sneakers. Remember that? No more secrets?
Yeah. Big Brother. So did he get the link? Man. Yes, he did. So we are going to have our invite there. How you doing?
Fine. Can you see me?
Yeah, we can see you. And we hear you.
We'll get this thing out of the way.
Oh, I turn off my thing out. Listen to you on the processing here.
Yeah, you gotta shut all that extraneous audio down, or if not, it turns into a big mess.
Yeah,
starts echoing.
Surely. So how you doing, Trucksman 3?
Pretty good. Nice.
I mean, I should call you. You want me to use that call sign, or do we use Samurai?
Just use Samurai.
There's lots of colorful names we can decide on, but I figure we wait for Steel to get in here, so that way Steel can help solidify a name for Trucker 3.
You should be interested.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, ladies,
because he's had some interesting automobile mishaps in his life.
Has he?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
quite
no.
colorful. Quite colorful. The stories are wide and yeah. Everything from people running into him to him running into other people to, laying things down on its side to launching them through ditches into fences. We got a whole. See, he's rolling his eyes because he knows it's all true, and the truth's coming out on Vermland Radio. But he really is a good driver. Now that he's got plenty of practice, gets lots of hours on the road.
Yeah,
keeps him on his toes.
Welcome aboard, by the way, for your first time. You've been with us for a while now as a texter, I should say. Is that how we say it in English?
A listener, yeah.
A listener, but texter. What in the heck is going on here? No.
Oh, you guys keep me going down the road. It's nice to actually, when I'm stopped, when I have time to interact with you guys, it's very pleasant to interact with you guys.
Yeah.
And it's something where you guys talk about everything and everything. So it's something where it's very pleasant because
you never know what it's going to turn into.
True. Yeah, true.
We need to be structured. Nah.
No. If you start doing that, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
It's the reason why. Yeah, it's the reason why I called it Just Pure Talk. So now at least Just Pure Talk.
That's why we changed the name. We're just doing it Just Pure Talk.
Yeah.
You
change the name, make it more easier.
We were talking about tracing phone numbers nowadays. And it's almost instantaneous now.
Oh yeah.
But
even if you star 67, I will know where you're at. Especially if I'm the police or the FBI.
Yeah, I thought that while you were tracing a phone, it took about like a 3 minute or something like that. Why do they keep
used to take 30 seconds? It used to take 30 seconds. It used to take 30 seconds with the analog systems because it had to run a back trace through all the systems to know where you're going, and it's all analog systems.
No, you're
nowadays with all the silicone chips and everything, it's all. I mean, as soon as you place that call, they know who it came from, what IP it came from, what.
Oh yeah, so you're totally right, because if you look at the iPhones we all got that. What's track on? What is it called on the iPhone?
Oh, you have somebody call you on your iPhone. It tells you what city and what state they were calling from immediately, even if you don't know them.
Crazy, eh?
Do you ever notice that when you go onto your iPhone, you get a phone call from somebody who doesn't, and you're like, "Who's this?"
Oh, who's in? Oh, there's what's his name?
Speed bump.
Speed bump's coming in. Oh God, speed bump's coming in.
So we're going to talk about auto accidents today, I think.
Yeah, well,
those nasty little four-wheelers, aka cars.
Got a good trucker that knows all about that. Hey, I need to say, I need to tell you, I respect the truck drivers. When I go on the road, I give the distance to not cut in front of the truck. I give it at least another 15 to 20 feet before I cut the truck in the front and all that. Because my brother-in-law is a trucker, so he kind of taught me all this. How you doing, Mr. Ranger Danger?
Trying to get my camera right.
Yeah, and at the moment...
Now it's on one side, now it's on the other. There's a cat in the background. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to center the cat up. Is that what it is?
That's the new cat. That's Nala in the back.
So we have a new friend that's joined us, by the way, Ranger.
I see that. I see Truck Sam 3. Truck Sam.
We decided that we should talk about auto accidents today. And that way we can come up with a good name for Truck Sam 3. And I know that you wouldn't mind this, since your nickname is widely known now.
I'm gonna put it bigger. I'll take out the chat.
Motor City Madman.
The Motor City Madman. He does look like a madman right now. I'm gonna have to take him.
More Grizzly Adams than Madman.
I gotta take him out to the garage and give him a little spin with the wall clipper. Don't worry, I'm good at it. I can give a high and tight in like 5 minutes flat, dude.
I'd say Duck Dynasty got out of control with him. So yeah.
At least they comb theirs.
Got my Jim and Coke going in.
Oh man, that sounds so good right now.
No Jack and Coke. Can't have Jack Daniels anymore. Not after what they did.
Nope.
You inform me, and it's all gone. It's gone.
I don't say throw it away, but I say don't buy it. So Jack Daniels a while ago, I can't remember what was this, came out with this transvestite cooking show.
Well,
look at Chuck. He's like, what?
We're going back on that.
Hey, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. I don't care. So,
there's a lot of stroking going on there.
But look what happened to Dorito. Dorito just did the same thing with their guy over in Spain that was transvestite, and then they dug into his past and found all this raunchy stuff that he'd done, and he says, and now they're like, "Oh, you're gone." So Doritos got their own Dylan Mulvaney now, Bud Light, and Jack Daniels, and I'm like, who's next?
Well, did you see? I liked how the president put out the proclamation from the White House on Sunday, Easter Sunday. Oh, but trans. What did they say? Transvestite aware or not transvestite awareness?
But on Easter,
the Transgender Awareness Visibility Day, or whatever the fuck it's called. Excuse my language. Yeah. Whatever it's called. Is on. They say, oh, it's every March 31st. It just happens that Easter landed on it. Well, no, then don't do it on that day. You can switch days. And do you realize that this whole transgender awareness thing was made up by a guy in 2000? I did some research. In 2009, there was a transgender activist. He wasn't transgender. He was out of Berkeley. Why is everyone always out of Berkeley College in LA? But out of Berkeley, some professor and a student got together. The student created under the tutelage of professor created a Facebook page dedicated to the awareness to bring awareness to transgender rights and all that stuff before transgender actually got, when they were still calling them transsexuals and transvestites and all that stuff. And they said, and there was this one kid, he made up a day, and it was on March 31st every year. He said that he celebrated this. It wasn't a national holiday. It wasn't something that the Congress came up with.
Yeah, but if you're going to make a national holiday, you should not put it over another national holiday.
Well, that and for almost all Christians, outside of Christmas, the second most sacred, if not the most sacred holiday, Christian holiday out there that celebrates the resurrection of Jesus Christ after being crucified. And so it's like, hey, we're just going to offend as many Christians, and doesn't matter who you vote for,
Well, do you know what I got told the other day?
For a fake holiday made up by some student in Berkeley. So,
I got told the other day? I got told that Jesus is transgender.
Is what?
I don't hear that shit.
I don't even know how to respond to that. I need some good information on that one. I don't know. Did I bring this up last time?
Oh, that must be out of the LGBT church.
So I got to thinking about this whole LGBTQ plus thing.
LGBT, whatever.
Okay, what's L?
They make the acronym so long that
what's L?
Lesbian?
What's that? Gay, right?
Gay?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
Trans?
Gay.
LGB, B would be for bisexuals.
Gay.
G is trans.
What's the Q?
Q is questioning.
Queer. It's queer.
They said it's questioning, according to this.
Used to be queer.
Oh God, man! You have to
What's
maybe
gay?
look this up. I think Truck Sam is looking it up.
For incest. So I'm
No,
serious.
serious?
Yeah, it says the I'm looking it up right now. So I is incest. It's
That's
for
just
incest.
wrong.
What do you mean it's incest?
Incest. I guess that supports.
No,
the
I
word
gotta look this up.
community.
I gotta look this up.
You don't sound right.
This website I'm on here. Let's see.
It's not incest.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's wait.
Okay, I'll let you guys do this. I'll be right back.
Transgender. Okay, there we go. I got it. There we go.
What does it? LGBTQ. Let me see.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing there?
Where's it Ragnar when you need him?
Lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, and it's the Q I'm trying to figure out. No, I think it's LGBT. The Q is Quebec. I got a feeling. Why would it be? Because I don't see nothing. Oh wait, let me see here.
Why would it be Quebec?
Well, I mean, because yeah, you're right. Why would it be Quebec?
Oh, okay. So here's
You're right.
Okay, here's what it means. So this is by the I had the one website I didn't want to go to, the LGBTQ website. So it says lesbian, gay, bi, transsexual, intersex is the I, not incest, intersex. I
Okay,
and Q
that's a little better.
And Q is questioning. So it's intersex. Whatever the hell intersex is. Intersex is when you identify. Oh, okay. Intersex is when you identify as a male, as both male, female, or consider yourself neither, which would be asexual.
Would that be? I don't even recognize three of them. Male, female.
So intersex people are struggling in many places for recognition and quality of human rights because intersex people cannot determine whether they are currently male, female, or any sex. This plagues them. This plagues them in under the condition of visibility to outsiders to know exactly what their sex and gender are. They do not discover their intersex until they reach puberty. This causes biological and transgender people, and they are different from transgender people as they do not identify as a assigned gender.
Yeah, that's good. People really understand.
Well, no. I'm reading past all the detail that no one wants to hear. So, anyways. So it's intersex or pangender, all that weird stuff.
Yeah. Before we continue, ladies and gents, please join our YouTube channel, hit that bell, subscribe, and leave us a comment. We like to get better and better. And by being better, we got our friend here that is Truck Sam 3 that has joined us, who is usually texting us for so many months now, has been texting us, and he decided to come and join us to have fun with us on the air. See, that's what we were telling you all about. So come and hit us, ring all the bells, and subscribe to everything we got. Everything is on Vermland Radio. So, yeah.
So, exactly. Truck Sam, tell us a little bit about yourself here. Your back, since I just joined a little later than usual. I don't know if you've already introduced yourself or not, but to me, what's your background? What do you do? Tell us a little.
I'm for the last 17 years. Worked for 3 companies. Working with one small company down in New Mexico right now. They've been a blast. And on average, I usually come home maybe twice a year. Get no wife, no girlfriend, kids, and pretty much I do about 140 to 160,000 a year.
Nice.
Basically.
So you're over the road? Do
Yeah.
a lot of long haul?
Yep. The only states I haven't been to and be Alaska, Canada, and Maine. Where else I've been?
Nice. So So, what got you into it? Just something that you always wanted to do, or?
I love to drive. This ain't a job for me. This is like vacation. When I come home, it's a super vacation. You know, I actually got a week off because they were like getting me home, and my boss says, "Well, hey, you don't go home much. Take as much time off as you want." Like,
oh God, that's good.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they give me an APU, refrigerator, inverter, and all that. It's like one of them college refrigerators with a freezer in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and APU is a alternative power unit, and it has the AC, got a bunk heater, then I got a 2,000 watt inverter.
Nice. So you got a sleeper cab, so you can stay overnight wherever you need to, side the road, or wherever. So,
yeah, I don't need no hotel. Just pull on
What,
the side of the road, as long as it's safe, I'm good.
What kind of rig you got?
I got a Freightliner. I got a 2024 Cascadia.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah.
Do you yeah, my uncle, God bless his soul, who passed away years ago. He ran out of Chicago. He was an over the road truck driver for decades, and loved him and my aunt everywhere. I mean, their favorite was to do runs to Florida, you know, because that's where a lot of her family was in Florida. So they'd run down to Florida and then run freight all over Florida and just stop in and see people on the way. But yeah, I went with him one year. He came out to Virginia when I think I was about 18, 19, just before I went in the military, the year before I joined the Army. And he took me, we went out and we took a load from, I can't remember, it was a heavy equipment load, so it was on one of the flatbed trailers, and we hauled. It was like a excavation equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, and we took it all the way to Kentucky. Dropped it off outside of Louisville, Kentucky, and at a quarry site, and then picked up another piece of equipment that was going back. It was a Caterpillar. It was for Caterpillar. So he was picking up delivering a new piece of equipment to pick up a broken piece of equipment to bring back to the shop in Virginia. So that was pretty cool. And then he dropped me off, and we had a great time. It was something that I never done and haven't done since, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, he showed me, you know, a lot about the trucking world and what it entails, and we talked a lot about, you know, the shifting gears and hours of regulation, truck stops, having your books right, weighing, you know, your weight right, everything tied down.
Oh yeah.
So I did not realize until then, you know, being naive to the industry and just seeing these things on the road all the time, how much actually goes in to being a truck driver and how much you gotta, you know, there's just people take it for granted. And after that, I was like, damn, I had a lot of, just ton more respect for what you guys go through on a daily basis, you know, between, you know, making it from point A to point B, and then everything else in between with weigh stations and truck height and figuring out, okay, what the best route to go to is, because sometimes, like my uncle said, you're not going to fit under all the bridges. You're not, depending on your height, you're not going to fit in all the tunnels. It's a lot of sometimes back roads where you're, you know, and sometimes he goes, he's like, sometimes you don't want to hit those weigh stations, so you find ways around them. He's like, you know, because it's especially if you're hauling overweight, you don't want to get dinged for being overweight. So
your days are gone unless you got a 1999 old truck. Otherwise, everything's paper logs. And if you have paperless logs, it's not worth trying to get around things. anymore. You know,
Yeah.
because everything's scratched.
Yeah, no, this was back in the late '80s. So
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
you're talking
yeah.
back in the old
Because
days.
now you must have electronic logs, eh?
Yeah,
I
in
think-
the United States, if anything older than a 1999 or older, you can sell. They say, well, you can have paper logs if the electronic devices don't work. You can plug it in ECM and the computer, and it's all the computers. They don't match up. To me, that's BS. They do, but they get away with it if your truck's that old. But you get pulled into race stations a lot more because.
Oh wow. Okay, gotcha.
Crazy. It is crazy. Yeah.
But the other thing is, you can be fine. I remember one time I seen a guy, he made a wrong turn on a weight-restricted route. And he wasn't even loaded. And he's probably clocking 34,000, and he was below the weight limit of the road. But his vehicle weight was for 80,000. They stopped for 80,000. He ended up getting a overweight ticket of $34,000 for that.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
our fines are not cheap. You know, they can fine you a couple hundred to a couple 100,000 or more, and you can lose your license too.
Yeah.
Even if you work, do you wait? By the way, do you work for someone or is it your truck?
Technically, I'm a lease, but technically, I'm a company driver because I don't pay for anything of the truck. It's like a co-op. I'm a 10% owner of the truck.
Okay. Yeah. So you're kind of the owner, but there's a part that belongs to the company too. Okay. So I understand.
So, I get, you know, basically the best way to drive it is a co-op.
Yeah. So that you always have the same truck. So the truck that you got is yours. No?
They boot me out every couple of years. I rack up too many miles. This is my third truck.
Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, yeah, because my brother-in-law works. He's a trucker too, and he works for a company, but they let him bring the truck home. So the cab, whatever you call it, so he gets to bring it home. So he always has the same truck all the time. So when he goes back, because he does Montreal, Texas. So he does some state road. Hey?
Lower part, you know, certain area. I get down in Texas a lot.
Yeah, you go to Texas too?
Oh yeah, I go to Texas a lot, like Houston, Dallas. Definitely go shoot Lubbock. And
I'll figure out. Yeah, I'll figure out what he does. I mean, you know, where and when he does, and I'll let you know. So maybe you guys could cross and say hi, because I know he's always in the United States. So.
Well, we can jump on and do a live stream too with him.
Yeah. Yeah, once in a while he hops in. He'll say hi. He doesn't chat, but he always writes and say hi. Okay, so you're back. 20 pounds less.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
All I know is when you start to sneeze.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
It's time to run.
Yeah.
So I've had some stomach issues the last couple of days, and when nature says it's time, you book.
In good English, he's cleansing.
I am cleansing. That is one word for it.
Yeah, we got to be polite
the
here
evil
on
is
the air.
leaving my body.
Yeah. So oh good. So what's the weirdest thing that you had the chance to see Truck Sam 3 on the road? Since we got you as a first time invite, like live, you know.
That you can talk about on air.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to think right now.
Yeah, well, I know we all have these women that like to flash. You know, we know that. I mean,
God bless
I
them.
haven't had that happen in like 3 or 4 years. Actually, no. Like 2 years, actually.
Okay.
I've had that happen.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of, for some reason, I don't know, that women like to show off their top. I don't know.
I mean, last time I saw it was, I think it was about 50 years ago, going to Wyoming.
What are you laughing about, Ranger?
Oh, the kitten jumped up on top of my
okay.
head.
I thought you were laughing about that top thing.
No.
Let's all become truckers.
No, I've seen plenty of toplessness in my day, so it's not the
Weirdest thing that ever happened
female
to me that I
top.
can talk about on the radio would be I was stuck on I-82 in Washington, and I was there for 7 hours. I ended up barely missing a truck because he ended up stopping, and I had to stop, pull off the shoulder, and all that. And next thing I know, I had another truck that was going way too fast. He plowed into me so hard, he turned my what do they call it? Into a boot. He slammed the other guy next to me so hard, he actually hooks up the fifth wheel so bad, they end up having to cut half quarter of his trailer off. Right.
Oh wow!
That's how hard he got.
Nuts.
Crazy, eh? To see all that, different stuff going on all the time.
Well, it's like going to the truck stop sometimes. You got people that not paying attention, and they don't get out and look and everything else.
Yeah.
They're tearing half the truck right off, the front of the truck right off too.
Yeah. When I go down on the 401, the Trans-Canadian, when I go to Ontario and stuff like that, we go a lot, stop at the truck stops either to go eat or stuff like that. When we go down, a couple of hour drive. So, and you see the weirdest things all the time also. Yeah. So it's just crazy. It's like,
well, a lot of truck stops are actually cleaning up big time.
Yeah, well, that's what I hear. Yeah.
What we call lot lizards.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one in probably 6 or 7 years. Because they knock the door all the time, and I'm like, get the out of here.
Okay. Yeah.
But I haven't seen one of them in 6 or 7 years.
Oh wow. Yeah. Hey, I know I'm doing a little bit of cutting out. I got our t-shirts are here. So Ranger, here is your t-shirt.
All right.
All right, here, right. I'll show you this the front.
Nice.
And
nice.
This is the back.
Ooh, I like it.
There you go. Vermland Radio.
Nice.
Don't worry, because I have to put the French version in the back of my company. But this is the one
fine.
you got. Sam has it.
Okay.
Guy has this in the back.
To get the,
that way they can arrest him for being a foreign agent. They won't do anything for that. That's okay.
I already have
as long as you're kicking 10% back to the big man.
Yeah. Hey, it's funny because once I took that out around my house, I mean the region, friends, and all that, because everybody is buying off the shirts. So I'm going, wow, man, should have done that before.
You never know.
Getting all these sales there going, hey.
Well, and he's because he does French and American.
Well, he lives in a French-speaking state.
Yeah.
Yeah. So wouldn't he be a double?
Would he be a what?
A double agent.
I'm not talking about him. I was talking about Steele.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that speed bump? Oh, okay.
I'm the super agent man.
Yeah. Super federal agent.
Super agent.
Foreign agent. But as long as he's kicking 10% back up to the big man, it's all right.
Yeah, it is.
You mean Donald Trump? Of course I kicked 10% to him. Oh.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, he needs 45 million. Is that it? 45 million?
Actually, he secured. Did you hear the latest development? So his lawyers won a big one. Apparently, to save face, so New York has a law that states that you cannot impose an unreasonable amount of fine on anybody. It has to be within standards of what within reason of the crime. What it's. So they had to lower it from this $500,000.
Well, almost
whatever,
$1 trillion.
so
Almost $1 billion is what it was.
So the New York Supreme Court judge stepped in and said, no, that is unconstitutional. And he lowered it to $100 million and said, yeah, okay, we'll put it at $100 million. He was able that day, he went in, secured, now he's got a loan, and an old girl can't do anything because they said it was unreasonable.
So
and that was
did you hear what else has happened?
Judge.
So she's been doing all the talk show circuits, right? For all the liberal media. This crazy lady has this, what's her name?
Are you talking Fannie Willis or the New York?
The New York chick did.
Yeah.
The one that says was raped and all that stuff, or slandered, but I can't remember her name. So.
Oh, you're talking about the one with the book deal that said that he
no, the same lady he got in trouble with for the fine.
Yeah, and then she came back and sued him a few years later after winning $5 million. Came back and got an $80 million.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Once you get over so much of a fine, there are only like 7 companies in the entire United States that can even bond something that large. Serious. So when you go to a bail bondsman, he's certified for so much. Okay. But once you get over a certain dollar amount, there's companies that just can't touch it, and there's only 7 of those in the United States.
Okay.
So, but she's been going on all these shows talking her face off, and she's just a rat. She's a loon. But now the lawyers are like, we got enough evidence off of all this stuff that she said on public TV and radio and everything like that we're going to sue her.
About time.
A little countersuit.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what the people need to start doing nowadays, because it seems like, people are sue happy. Same thing in trucking. I don't know if you ever heard about the.
But they're going to sue her because basically she said that her and the judge were in cahoots.
Okay.
Which we've known from the beginning. Because there was certain stuff that they wouldn't allow to come out during the case. That was like real evidence. Like,
that's how it is. You want to hear something really messed up?
Yeah.
Well, I heard about this lawsuit about a year ago. This trucker was going east on I-10, and they had that ice storm in Texas by Houston and all that, and San Antonio. And it pretty much, there was a car going westbound, all of a sudden went from the westbound traffic, went into the next lane, through the medium, went to the eastbound, and slammed into a Warner truck.
Okay.
The car sued the Warner truck for $100 million and won it. It's like,
I don't even know how that's possible.
You look it up.
No, but I mean, it doesn't even make sense. It's like your person crossed so many lanes to get over to where my truck was. How can you even, how could a judge even?
It's the same thing with that lady, because basically what they said, well, he's a professional. He should have stopped. He was on one of these roads that are like tightly timed, and they could be in just enough time to get there. And basically what they did was they went after him for that and not being a professional for stopping. And that's how they work. And that's how a lot of these lawsuits in it. I've been in a couple of close calls myself where this one lady was trying to get me involved into a lawsuit, and I was 3 feet away. Now, if I was another 3 feet, I was the victim. But that's how they get some of these truckers involved where they might just cause a little ding. Oh, they're probably accident, $100 million loss, or $50 million loss. Because they see trucks, they see big money. It's BS. The same thing with these rich people and these women. They say, "Ooh, I can get some money off of him." No, that's wrong about it. I don't know if they've done anything. If they got last time I heard about that water trial was they were going to fight that $100 million that you, all of us.
Okay.
But when it comes to these people and money and all that, man, like I said, you see money, they'll go for it as much as they can.
Yeah, but I just still don't see. That's one of those ones where you just sit there and shake your head like, not only did you cross over the median into oncoming traffic. Yeah, special.
Okay, so I just looked this up. Okay, so it says that New York Supreme Court judge allows Trump to secure a $175 million bond to guarantee a appeal for a civil fraud judgment, citing that the New York judge in his case posted an unconstitutional and unreasonable amount of money against him, not fitting the crime. It said he also posted a $92 million bond against Eugene Willis, or Eugene Carroll. I'm sorry, Willis. I'm thinking wrong. Eugene Carroll, who is that writer that you said was going around. Yeah, and he is also to secure 2 appeals in that case, and to prevent her for 1 getting any of the money, and 2, it's also he's going to countersue her. Yeah, so yeah, right here that it allows him for countersuit in both cases, as well as the fraud. 3 banks, now that he's secured the bond, 3 of the banks that he went through for his properties are also suing the state of New York for false claims, false civil fraud judgment.
It's working. Keep doing
because
you're getting there.
What?
I got time to do some commercial.
Anyways, yeah. Join our YouTube channel. Well, Steele talks politics.
Leave a comment. Hit the bell.
She's gonna get countersued.
Basically, all these banks, these banks are going to sue New York for millions of dollars, stating that there was no fraud, that it was a false claim, that this case had already been to trial previously, and stating that he's that there was no injury. There can't be fraud without an injury to that someone didn't get paid, or someone was scammed. And New York is trying to say, oh no, the people of New York got scammed. That's what they're trying to say.
How did the people of New York get scammed?
I'd like to know that myself.
Because when you go buy property, right? You go get it assessed. You go get it. You have an appraiser come through and look at it, and the appraiser is going to say, "Hey, it's worth X number of dollars." Right? He's an independent guy that gives his appraisal. I'm on market value around, and it's either going to be right at or just under what they were saying.
Well, and they hyperinflate. Like my brother is a businessman, and he deals with a lot of clients that deal with part of a financial firm that deals with this kind of stuff. But he said
Miles,
that it's
shower time.
it's he said they inflate and deflate the value of properties all the time. But he's like, you go down to where Mar-a-Lago is. He said, go down and just even look at a picture on Google of the entire state of Mar-a-Lago. He's like, and this idiot judge in New York was like, oh, it's only worth 18 million. He's like, dude, you couldn't get 2 feet of property where Mar-a-Lago is for 18 million. You know, he's like, this guy just has no clue anything about the real estate industry or how it works. And it'd be the same as like, yeah.
You know, the bank. I remember seeing parts of it where the bank came in and said, "Oh, that's almost the same." You know, Trump was good for the loan, so we gave it to him.
Yeah,
You know,
and he paid it back and the interest.
So
and so the banks were saying, no, there was no injury to anybody. Yeah. And then these stupid DAs go, well, the injury is to the people of New York. A property in Florida?
I don't know what injury there was. I mean, that's for damn sure.
The injury was to their pride that he's such a good businessman.
Well, no. There's more to it than that. And they want to keep him out. And you know what I'm talking about. They want to keep him out.
Oh, yeah. Well, and just like Sam said, you know, let's say, okay, you want to sell your rig. And you take it to a place and you get it appraised. And then you take it for a second opinion and go have someone else appraise it. Those appraisal values could differ depending on who you take it to. Because one guy might say, well, there's, you know, it's this old, it's got this kind of wear and tear on it. And then somebody else might not look at that stuff and say, hey, look, it's still in great running shape. It's just that another thing. I could still sell it for, you know, a profit and make some money off it. You know, for instance, I had an old beater car. I mean, like a 2012 beater SUV. It was rusted through on one side. I mean, it was just a beater car that I just used for, you know, running crap around. And I decided to get rid of it. I took it to 3 different people to get it appraised. And no one wanted to give me anything over $150 for this thing. And I take it to CarMax, and CarMax says $400. They look at it in 15 minutes. They come back and say $450 is as high as we can go. I was like, sold, dude. That's yours. You know, I didn't even have to do a trade-in. You know, I'm just like, you know, exactly. It's like, okay, everyone else didn't want anything over 150. I went to CarMax. They were like 450. I'm like, shit, I'm coming to you guys for now on. If this old piece of junk got $450. I was like, damn.
Because that's probably scrap value.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one person looks at parts value. It's like my brother said, well, you probably brought it to one person. They were looking at just the parts value. Other people are looking at the whole car. You know, what is the frame worth? Okay, we can scrap the frame after we get all the, you know, usable parts out. The frame is worth scrap metal. So, okay, we take that into account. We take all this stuff into account. You know, and so, you know, it's amazing how business works. And it's amazing how ignorant some people are to business and how it works. And then they use that as a leverage tool like this guy did with, oh, it's 18 million at Mar-a-Lago's. Well, what the hell does Mar-a-Lago have to do with New York? It's all in Florida. You know, it has.
He wrote it on his financial documents. You know, this is my assets, and this is how much they're worth.
Yeah.
And if we did it, every millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, you know, looked at their assets and did a final thing, but they won't do that because, well, some people on the right side.
Aha.
What?
Well, luckily, the great thing was that this judge apparently, it says, so they said that the judge from the New York Supreme Court judge that stepped in on behalf of Trump to lower the amount that his bond had to be posted at was appointed by Bill Clinton. He said it was a Bill Clinton judge. So, there you go.
Are you okay, Mike?
Me? Oh, it's getting close to time, and the bathrooms are calling, I think.
No, we got 5 minutes. Can you hold out for 5 more minutes? 2 minutes?
He's holding it tight.
You better give your spill now before you
Please like, subscribe, go to our channel. Everything's. I've been sick the last couple of days, so my whole system's rocked up weird. So I have to pack extra clothes for tomorrow in case I sneeze or something.
Where are you going tomorrow?
Hey, Ragnar's not here tonight.
He's probably working.
No, I didn't
He works
I'm
night.
sure he's there. He's always there usually. He'll just write donk. Yeah.
Remember to like, subscribe, hit our.
I may go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
we're all going to go to bed early.
Just because, like, every hour on the hour, I was getting up last night.
Since
Go to the website.
Since we haven't
and
talked,
check out
we
our
haven't
community.
talked. I'm taking a couple of minutes left. We haven't talked about music. If you look in the back, you see how my light set is set. One day I'll show you guys how it works with my new
You showed me.
controller that I bought. The FL, the Flex.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It controls the headlights. It controls the lights, the DJ lights. I don't know why I said headlights. Sorry. We're talking about trucks and all that. So headlights. Yeah. It controls the lights. Yeah, I know I'm getting all mixed up.
Probably the same technology.
Yeah, and it's really crazy. I'd have to let you guys see this. So since AKAI is kind of sick, we're going to let him go. We're going to finish this up. We're going to wrap it up, everybody. Next week, we'll take a couple of minutes, and I'll show you guys live what this thing in the back can do.
Awesome. That'll be
Thanks
cool.
for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Later.
Sam, thank you very much for being there. You're always welcome whenever you want. Just let us know. Anyways, you know how to get through now that you're on our Discord. And Danger Ranger, like usual, and AKAI. Yeah, I know you're just waiting. He's really tight, going, let me get the hell out of here. Peace, everybody.
Pucker
Have a
factor
nice one.
for